Hello everyone, I welcome you to the class of Translation 2. This is, as you know, Africa University for Humanity and Applied Sciences, Department of English, Translation. The name of the course is Translation 2. This is a complementary course to Translation 1. And the code number of the course EN 211, I think Translation 1 that you had as a prerequisite course is EN 210, right? And as you're required before you moving to this translation, you're required to have translation 1. And this is summer 2020, so it's very condensed term. We're running out of time and we have just 1.5 months so to complete the course. And I'm your lecturer for the course. My name is Mفتاح, الديب. Welcome you again. So I will try to, as this first lecture, I will take you around the course requirements and a course description in a very quick presentation. So our second slide contains the course description. So what we're going to cover in this course. I have no other option. I was asked by the university to teach you the materials from the book Hazalas and these are the guidelines or the course content that I am asked to teach you. So I'll be presenting to you from next lecture methods and theories of translation. We'll be covering methods and theories of translation, types of translation, what are the types of translation, literal, political, legal translation, and etc. You know, and business translation, all of these sorts of types of translation and kinds of meanings. So we'll be introduced to kinds of meanings as well, because we have different kinds of meanings and the translation problem and solution. Mr. Ghazala has offered so many of translation problems and solutions where students commit so many of the problems, or freelance translation as well. Translators commit such errors, and we will offer them in this course so you can avoid them and you carry. And also translation techniques. What are translation techniques? Again, we'll be covering, or we'll be taking some translation practice from English into Arabic. As students in this class, you're required to translate some of the text from English into Arabic. And again, I look at your translation, we'll edit it. I will ask you to go through, do some sort of peer reviewing, edit one another's translation. I'll comment on your translation as well. We'll see the weaknesses and the strength of your translation. Again, we'll take a translation practice from Arabic into English. Sometimes I offer you a text from Arabic text, and I'd want you to translate it into English and do some rendering. We call it the source language and a target language. We'll get to know some of these terminology. After this, we will have to do what we call analysis of translation issues. Yeah, we will go through some of the texts that need analysis. We'll comment on them. We'll discover the issues, the problems. We try to correct these problems. So that's the main the main topics we're required to cover in this class. Get to know it, be ready. So our next slide, we will try to guide you or take you around the course requirements. Okay, now we turn to course requirements. What are you required to do in this course? So we start with, of course, I want you to be active participation. Please try to be so active, try to review materials, follow up presentations, go read your materials again and again, do the assignments on time. Assignments due on time. What does that mean? Whenever I ask you to do to submit an assignment or do some sort of homework, I want you to do it like right away. So because the assignments is sort of application, they represent the application of theories and methods and approaches we present in this course. And when I give you a date to submit your assignment, just submit it. Independent learning, since because of a crisis, because of coronavirus, because of everything, school has turned from face to face into online learning. So you should be able to do independent learning. You can't wait for me to teach you everything. I want you to go through your materials from a textbook and try to use the internet, search for a knowledge. You can't wait for your teachers to teach you everything. Now you're grown up learners and you should be able to do some sort of independent learning. So we're here just to guide you what to do, and you do the rest. Do your reading or readings regularly. You have a textbook. Once you download your textbook, the textbook is, I mentioned below the slide, textbook Ghazala Hassan 1995, translation as a problems and solution, a course book for university students and trainee translators. So please go on Google, try to download the text, and we would start from the process of translation, I think from page 16 or 15 and go on. Okay, that the topics that we're required to cover in this course. Do the readings as we go through the slides, the presentations. Go back to your readings and do them, please. You can't wait for me to do them for you. Get your materials as soon as possible, please. Don't wait for others to get you the materials. Just go on Google and write down Hassan Ghazala's book, Translation as Problems and Solutions. You'll find the PDF, the book in the PDF format. It's for free. You just need to download it, and that's it. So get your materials as soon as possible. Ask questions. I always ask my students to ask questions. Once you read the materials, once you listen to the presentations, the lecturers, please do ask questions. Whenever you don't understand something, don't be scary, like, yeah, just trust me. When you ask questions, the rest of your class want that question to be asked, but some of them are embarrassed to ask. So please, go ahead and ask questions. I'd want you to ask questions, because we can't learn without asking, raising questions. Just, yeah, if you can't understand something, just let me know. Or you can just talk to your classmates. Okay? So please, again, that's the main requirements of the course. You can't wait for others to teach you. You should be an independent learner. You should get accustomed to distant learning, التعلم عن بعد والاستقلالية في التعلم. As I said, because of coronavirus, face-to-face learning is good, but because of these circumstances, because of the closure of schools, we're required to turn the learning into distant learning. And thank you, and take care. See you next lecture, where we would start right away with introducing the materials, the theoretical background of translation materials, and stay tuned until then. See you. Bye.